We often hear the tragic story of a child who finds a gun and shoots himself or another child. And we read about children who mysteriously disappear, never to be found again. And we think to ourselves, that'll never happen to my child. But sadly, cases like these happen all the time in our country, and most parents aren't prepared for it. Today's program is all about keeping your child safe. In this first segment, we're going to learn about a children's safety seminar, which teaches kids what to do if they encounter a gun and how to avoid being abducted by a stranger. Let's take a look.
Sometimes we don't know if guns are real or if they're not real. Look at these. Tell me, are these toy guns or real guns? Toy guns. Okay. How about this one? Everybody heard this, saw this before? It's a what gun? A video game gun, a Nintendo gun. Did you know there's actually a gun, a real gun that looks almost like this? It looks, if it didn't have the red handle, you'd think it was a real gun. So we don't know sometimes if guns are real or if they're toy. So we want to treat every gun. If we're not sure, we have to treat guns as if they're real, okay? And sometimes if you ran...
This safety seminar, sponsored by Cub Scout Troop 1434, was held at Schofield Elementary School in Warren. Boys and girls ages 5 to 12 came out with their parents to learn about gun accident prevention and stranger danger awareness.
The children's program that we're talking about today with the Eddie Eagle and the Stranger Danger is one way to reach our youngsters, and they're the most important age group to reach and educate and empower them to have a lot of different strategies available to them. So I became involved, I would say, in about 1994 in teaching all the different programs in safety, and I teach as a community service the Eddie Eagle and the Stranger Danger program 2 or 3 times a year.
And the Eddie Eagle is the gun safety program,
yes,
right?
Accident prevention. It is actually just teaching children what to do if they saw an unsecured gun. And it is a program through the NRA that we have instructors throughout the country. It's taught by law enforcement and by individuals such as myself. And we've actually, since 1988, when the program was actually started, we've reached about 9 million children. So, and it is very important to teach the children because at a very young age, even preschoolers can learn to respect firearms and know the simple message that Eddie Eagle, who is an animated character, our mascot, the message is stop, don't touch, leave the area, and tell an adult.
And there is a song that you teach the kids too, so that they can remember if they find a gun in the home or outside of the home.
Right, it's a little rap that we have the children actually get involved in so that they participate in the program, and they'll never forget that. My youngest daughter, when she was 5, would be able to tell you that, and she knew that whether a gun looked real or was a toy, not to touch it, and to come and find an adult if she had any questions. And there are a lot of opportunities for children to run across guns or find a gun, maybe in a field, maybe in someone else's home. Nowadays, the statistics are that 1 out of every 2 households own firearms. And if a child can be taught not to touch a gun and to leave it alone, they can actually save their other friends' lives too.
Let's see if you can do it nice and loud. Ready? And everybody in the audience say it with me too. Ready? Here we go. Stop, don't touch, leave the area, and tell an adult.